Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Paul Pogba holds transfer talks with a new man in charge of his future after death of Mino Raiola. Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba could reportedly be heading back to his former club Juventus. The French international is about to be out of contract at Old Trafford this summer, and it's not yet clear where he will be playing his football next season. According to Football Transfers, Pogba's future is now in the hands of Mino Raiola's cousin, Vincenzo Raiola. Pogba's agent sadly passed away recently, but it seems his cousin is now taking over dealing with Pogba, and he's held talks over bringing the player back to Juve. The report also claims Paris Saint-Germain are keen on Pogba, while a surprise recent report from BBC Sport even claimed that Man United's rival Manchester City could be in the race for his signature. Pogba has not been at his best in his time at United, and in a way it's surprising that big clubs are still willing to gamble on him. Speaking to Cult Offside recently, ex-Red Devils Luke Shadwick admitted Pogba's stock had fallen, though he still expected elite clubs to be in for him. I'd imagine at the end of the season there will be big clubs who will be interested in him, even if his stock has fallen a bit, Shadwick said. That might cost him a few grand a week in whatever contract he receives, but it does look like he will move on and it's the right time to do so. I still think we will see the big clubs like Real Madrid and PSG trying to take him on and get the best out of him, which United haven't managed to do, Shadwick added. Ragnik responds when asked if he regrets taking the United job. In his post-match interview after Brighton 4-0 Manchester United, Ralf Ragnik was asked if he regrets taking the Old Trafford job. Ragnik spoke to Sky Sports after the game by saying, "We have to split it up into two different parts. Until the Tottenham game, we had some very good performances. When we beat Tottenham at home, West Ham at home, when we beat Leeds. It does not make sense to think about regrets. When the call came in November, it was clear that I want to do that. As I said in the first 3-4 months, we were on the right pathway. We were still in 3 competitions and we had some very good performances, but in the last 6 weeks, we were really poor." It's a clear sign of how badly Ragnik's interim reign has gone that he cannot even say he does not unequivocally regret taking the job on. It was the biggest role of his managerial career and an opportunity he could not really say no to, even though he had very little recent management experience. There is some fault on United's part for bringing in a man who had not recently been a manager, and it has not worked out for all parties. Ragnik has only one more post-match interview to get through, and he will hope that he can sign off with a win at Crystal Palace on the final day of the season. Manchester United could sign Dutch sensation Ryan Gravenberg. According to transfer news from Tutto Juve, Manchester United have a massive advantage in Ryan Gravenberg due to the employment of Erik ten Hag. Ryan Gravenberg has become one of the crucial players of Ajax despite being only 19 years old. The Dutch midfielder has featured in 42 matches across all competitions, bagging 3 goals and 6 assists. Manchester United have been linked with the Gravenberg for a long time, even before they announced the appointment of Erik ten Hag, but now it's believed that due to the arrival of the Dutch manager, Red Devils could get a crucial advantage in the transfer race for the 19-year-old midfielder. Tutto Juve suggests that Erik ten Hag would be able to convince the talented midfielder to join him at Manchester United in the following summer window. It's also added that the player would be handed to United despite transfer interest from Juventus, Barcelona and Bayern Munich. The Bavarian Giants were believed to be the frontrunners in the race earlier. However, the Telegraph stated that Bayern's €16 million plus €7 million in bonuses offer didn't meet the demand of Ajax, who were asking €30 million for the talented midfielder. Ryan Gravenberg is young, but he has ample top-flight experience under his belt, having played in the Ajax first team since 2019. He could feature as a deep-lying midfielder behind Bruno Fernandes and Fred. As he already knows the manager and has played under him for 3 seasons, he might not face severe problems in adapting. If Erik ten Hag helps United secure the deal, it would be advantageous for all the parties involved. The Red Devils would get a quality young midfielder, the Dutch manager would get his trusted player, the 19-year-old would get a good platform, and Ajax would get a significant transfer fee. Manchester United are interested in Sporting Lisbon defender Goncalo Inacio. According to transfer news from Correio de Manha, Manchester United are keeping close tabs on talented centre-back Goncalo Inacio, who continues to impress in the Portuguese top flight. After progressing through their youth ranks, Inacio has shown impressive consistency and skillful play in the first team. He has become a regular first team starter and has appeared in 42 matches across all competitions in this spell. Despite signing Rafael Varane last summer, Manchester United's defensive problems haven't gone away. As a result, they are looking for a quality centre-back in the market and have shortlisted the Sporting star. The Red Devils are eyeing to complete his move in the following summer transfer window. Goncalo Inacio is young and energetic and has already shown exceptional maturity in important matches. He could give massive competition to Varane and Maguire for the starting spot. Considering the Portuguese man is only 20 years old, he has an enormous potential to reach great heights. With the right coaching and support, he could master the art of defending pretty rapidly. As Man United appear to be impressed, they might push for the transfer when the summer transfer window opens. Considering Inacio is young and has never played in the Premier League, his price wouldn't be much higher. But the Red Devils board must hurry, or rival teams can sniff the youngster's quality and engage in a bidding war. Man United ready to pounce as €65 million stars transfer to Chelsea could be in doubt. Manchester United could reportedly be in line to pounce if Chelsea fail to get a deal done for Sevilla defender Jules Koundé this summer. The France international is an elite young talented and seems ideal for Chelsea's needs, as both Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen are about to be out of contract this summer. According to Todo Vigaches, Man United could swoop in, as it now looks like the Blues' €65 million pursuit of Koundé is in some doubt due to the club's change in ownership. The report explains that this means Chelsea's move for Koundé is less certain, and the Red Devils would do well to win the race for his signature if possible. Harry Maguire has been a real weak link in this United squad, who have conceded 56 goals in the Premier League this season, their highest ever tally in the competition. Koundé could be ideal to help Man United get back to their best, and it will be interesting to see how this saga pans out amid all the uncertainty at Stamford Bridge at the moment. Manchester United transfer target Calvin Phillips reveals he wants to stay at Leeds United. Manchester United transfer target Calvin Phillips has conveyed that he wants to stay at Leeds United despite links with a move elsewhere. His future has been subjected to discussions for quite a while, but he has ended such talk following his latest revelation. Phillips is currently engaged in contract negotiations with Leeds to extend his current deal, which expire in 2024. The talks are expected to wrap up at the end of this season, although relegation to the Championship could complicate things amid interest from Man United and other Premier League sides. Speaking to BBC Radio, the England international has firmly expressed that he intends to stay with the Whites until the end of his contract. "I've made what I want to do clear. I've made my intentions clear. I want to be at Leeds, and I'll focus on that until my contract ends. I'm not really worried about it too much. It's always been something I've been confident about sorting whenever it needs sorting," Calvin said. He added, "There is always going to be noise when you are an England international and you're playing for one of the biggest teams in the country, and I think until the end of the season I will be happy at Leeds and always will be." Now that the Red Devils have received a clear idea about whether a potential move is possible or not, it would be wise for them to look elsewhere. A transfer was always going to be difficult due to our bitter rivalry with the Yorkshire-based club, but with Daniel James going to Ellen Road recently, there is still a line of communication between the two clubs. Manchester United target Sebastian Haller breaks silence on transfer rumours. Manchester United will be looking for a new striker in the summer transfer window, but one of the rumoured targets might not be looking for a move to Old Trafford. Ajax striker Sebastian Haller has broken his silence on recent transfer rumours involving a possible move to follow Erik ten Hag to Man United this summer, but it seems he's planning to stay where he is. Haller had recently been linked as an option for the Red Devils in a report from The Sun, who stated he was seen as a cheap alternative to Tottenham frontman Harry Kane. Still, even if Ten Hag is swapping Amsterdam for Manchester this summer, Haller insists he's happy with life at his current club. Speaking to the Dutch outlet NOS, Haller said. Of course, there is interest from clubs, but I always say interest is something different than an offer, and a transfer is something else. And no, I won't follow Ten Hag. I feel good here at the club and in this city. United could do well to consider other options up front, with plenty of other big names out there. Manchester United among frontrunners in race to sign Darwin Nunez. According to the Portuguese news outlet Record print edition, Manchester United are among the frontrunners in the race to sign Darwin Nunez in the summer transfer window. He has been on hot form this season, having improved on his attacking output from the previous campaign. Nunez has already expressed his intention to leave Benfica to join a bigger team in the future. He has also changed his agents for that purpose, with Man United tracking his situation right now. Now, it's stated that the English side are one of the best placed clubs who could secure his services moving forward. The Uruguayan has been identified as a potential target as the Red Devils want to bolster their front line. Erik ten Hag shares a similar opinion, so he's interested in the prospect of managing the centre forward at Old Trafford in the future. The Manchester club's attacking options are not looking good at the moment. It's clear as daylight how they need to undergo a massive revamp to get them out of their current plight. Nunez could be the one to spearhead our attack under the incoming Ajax boss moving forward. That is certainly a possibility, since we are currently the leaders in the race for the 22-year-old signature alongside us as well. It's also good to know that we have left behind Arsenal in this pursuit, as there were fear about their interest. After all, they are in a much better place than us right now, but that seems to have not made an impact going by this report. Now, let's wait and see whether we can use this advantage to facilitate a move for the player ahead of the next campaign. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.